It's the finale of the movie. It's the dream within the dream. There's other things going on. Like the reason that the gravity is happening like that is because the kickbacks were already happening in the other dreams.
I will give it to you because you gave me multiple on this bracket, and because I like Inception a lot better as a movie than Tenet.
Memento's end, you didn't want to put through. That's what Tenet's end is for me. It's like the same thing where it's like I
really want you to rewatch this movie. I really don't like. Where did you see this? Like, what was the circumstances that you saw this?
I saw this in a theater.
Wow, you were one of like the 10 people. Because I did too, but I was empty theater.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, because this came out after Inception, right?
Yeah.
Tenet, yeah. So I was like,
Inception came out in 2010.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is the guy that made Inception. I was like, I'm so excited. And then I was like, what is going on in this movie?
I love it. I loved it from the moment I saw it, like in theaters the first time.
I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. I just don't think that reveal and what most people consider one of his not stronger movies, and half of the podcast thinks is like
versus Inception, which is top 2 Nolan for both of us.
Yeah,
sure. I'll give it to you.
It's like the climax of a top 2 Nolan movie for us.
But again, I'm not that impressed by it. It's a marvel of like achievement in cinema, but like it's like. Again, like I said earlier, it's at a top 5 scene in Inception for me versus Tenet, which I only like less than Inception by 2 spots. Inception's my second favorite Nolan, and Tenet's my 4th or 5th favorite. And then that's my favorite scene in Tenet by far. I just think that is so, and how it ties back the entire movie, and every single conversation they have comes to play in that scene where he's explaining it to John David Washington. The protagonist is his character's name. When he's like, he'll get a Diet Coke. And he's like, I prefer this. And he goes, no, you don't. Oh, brilliant. It's the beginning. He goes, it's the end of a beautiful friendship. For me, it's the beginning for you. Oh.
That would be cool if the rest.
So good.
That would be cool if that sentence or the rest of the movie made sense. Like, I get the Diet Coke thing and like what they were trying to do, but it needed to have been done better.
I'm telling you, I think it's done perfectly. Like, I don't know how you do it better, and this is my point where it's like I just explained it to you. Conceptually, you're like, oh yeah, that could be really cool.
Right, conceptually
if you
going
bought
in, I was really
more,
excited.
I'm telling you, I think you would buy it more. Something happened.
Inception conceptually is really, really awesome, but it's also done well.
I agree. And I think it's...
And the reason that Inception is the movie that it is because of the dream sequences and because of that fight right there. Like, that's...
No, that fight right there is like a byproduct of the cool concept.
That's what I'm saying.
The Tenet conversation is the concept. Like, the thing that makes that movie so brilliant is that conversation. The fight sequence that we are discussing is like a plus because you created such a brilliant concept.
Oh, that's what I mean.
So then it should be lesser.
No.
The byproduct of the Tenet concept is that you have buildings, half of them exploding and half of them doing. That's what the fight scene is.
Yes.
I will give it to you because you gave me multiple on this list and because I like Inception better than Tenet. But I would like to make it known that I disagree with this decision.
Okay. Zero Gravity, Inception fight, Bomb Test, Oppenheimer.
I would go Bomb Test.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Sure. I don't feel that. Like, I feel so strongly. The Tenet one would beat the Bomb Test as well for me. So I want to make that clear. But so because of that, if you feel so strongly about the Inception fight, that's going forward.
I just think when you say Inception, that's what most people think of.
Sure, but it's not, again, like I said, it's not a top 5 scene for me. The scene of Maul killing herself is more impactful.
Sure.
That scene is brutal.
It's terrible. Final scene, Inception, Cyclops, final scene.
Inception, Cyclops. Final scene, Inception.
What are you doing? Docking, plane heist.
Docking. Because of the music.
Whew. Father scene, Odysseus' dog. Father scene.
In Inception? Yes.
But
that's 2 father scenes. I was like, father scene, Odysseus' dog, and I was like...
Oh, sorry, yeah. Truck flip, The Dark Knight, Circe, Odysseus.
That's that whole chase, though.
Yeah.
That.
Okay. Prestige reveal, Cooper watches messages, Cooper.
Fuck, that sucks. Yeah, I agree, but that sucks. That prestige twist is unbelievable.
Bank robbery, Dark Knight, Oppenheimer's conversation with Einstein.
I'd go Oppenheimer ending.
Okay.
I think that's like Tenet. Like it's the whole movie hinges on that scene.
Oppenheimer, Robert Downey Jr. scene.
Banger.
Interrogating the Joker.
Oh, interrogating the Joker.
Yeah.
But that Oppenheimer scene's incredible. And the music.
Inception fight, Inception final scene.
I'd go the final scene, but you can go the fight if you want. I don't feel that strongly about either of those.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Father scene, Inception, what are you doing docking?
Oh, no.
I feel about as strongly about this as I do.
So, okay, I want to make it known that you're going to pick docking, and I'm not going to fight you on it because docking's one of your favorite scenes in cinema history.
Yes.
But this sucks because I would love for this to be the finals because it is literally my favorite scene in any movie ever and one of your favorite scenes in any movie ever. But I'm not as good of an arguer as you, so you're going to do docking. It is more of a technical, impressive scene because of the music. I will say that is the best music in any Nolan movie ever is the music in that scene. And the CGI, it looks amazing, and it looks amazing on a big IMAX screen, and this and that, and the acting is great, and it's awesome. It's a great scene. But for me, Cillian Murphy's performance in that final scene, and that, because it's all created in his mind, so it's all his own trauma. But it does resonate with me more because of my relationship with my father. I have to be honest about that, you know? So I'm understanding that the docking scene is probably better to most people. But to me, that's the best scene in that movie and my favorite scene in the history of cinema. It's Cillian Murphy. Cillian Murphy's performance in that scene is outrageous. It's so good because of the way it's written.
It's
like
just so interesting because, like, I watch it and I'm like, yeah, that's a really good scene. But, like...
No. Oh, it's my favorite
scene. It's, like, the best scene in any movie
favorite,
ever.
Not the best.
Right.
I'm admitting that the docking scene's probably better. But just for me, because you have to look at the way the movie's written. He is fabricating that. And nobody else knows what's happening in there except him creating it. Does that make sense? Like, his brain is creating it subconsciously. Because, like, even... Eames, Tom Hardy's character, he's like, really wanted to see what's going on in there. Like that, and then he does see what's going on in there. It's so like that is just so good to write it that way in such little screen time.
Yeah, that's why I think it doesn't hit as much for me. Obviously, like the personal stuff that you said, but also it's like I just don't care about Cillian's character that as enough for that to hit home. Like if he was the main character and I really cared for him and I like we followed him more throughout the movie and like we were pulling for him the whole time, like we were pulling for the team that we actually followed. Then I think that scene would be even better.
See, that's what makes Inception so great for me, is that I care about the team so much and I'm pulling for them as much as you are. But it's Cillian Murphy's brilliant performance, which I've called the best performance of his career, that makes that scene so good for me because I'm pulling for him the same way.
Yeah, well...
But I get that from the earlier scenes because I find his performance so good. But it's the little scenes that are earlier in the movie that don't have as much of impact for you because of my relationship with my father, where he's having the moment with his dad, and his dad slams the frame, and it cracks. He's like, fuck you, Dad. And you can, like, that I know so much about him in that scene because he loves his dad so much, but it's just for approval. It's just for, he's never felt his dad's love properly. And then you have the actual father figure who's the assistant character go up to him and he's like, he loves you so much. Like, he's like, really? That's all I need for that scene to hit. But I understand all you're saying. I'll give it to you, docking.
Truck flip, Cooper watches messages.
Cooper watches messages is a favorite to win this whole thing. So is docking.
Interrogating the Joker is also up there.
Yep.
Up against RDJ. Robert Downey Jr., Oppenheimer.
I didn't think that made it through.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oppenheimer's conversation with Einstein. You're right.
I'd go Oppenheimer here. The Dark Knight scene, interrogation scene, is unbelievable.
I did not think this was gonna be like my least favorite bracket of all time. I didn't think it was like that's so crazy.
The Dark Knight interrogation scene is unbelievable. I will give it to you every day of the week. But Oppenheimer is such a spectacular movie because of the ending And I think so much of that movie hinges on that.
What's your favorite scene in The Dark Knight?
Might be the opening, the bank robbery. It's something with Heath Ledger. No. You know what my favorite scene is? I've said this on this podcast multiple times. It's the Gary Oldman commissioner at the time, Captain Gordon, and a Harvey Dent scene in Gordon's office, where they are just shooting back and forth, shooting the shit. And he's like, I don't like you. And he's like, I don't like you. And the dialogue is so well written. It's so well acted. That's my favorite scene in that movie. I've said that before. And it has nothing to do with Heath Ledger's Joker. But Heath Ledger's Joker, if you ask me my top 5 scenes in that movie, Heath Ledger's Joker is like 2, 3, 4, 5. I love his scene that you don't have on this bracket with Harvey Dent. That might be 2. That scene where he's like, the platoon of men gets blown up on a landmine. Nobody cares. But one little mayor, everybody loses their minds. And he makes Harvey Dent crazy in that scene. He goes, "You're a little girlfriend. No hard feelings." Like, it's just so great when he takes off the mask. Hi. It's comedic. It's well acted. It's well written. So many, all the scenes where like people are like, "Oh, that's the best scene in Dark Knight." I'm like, how do you have that opinion? Because every scene in Dark Knight is so good.
Yeah.
I think they're all at similar levels. Oppenheimer, I don't feel that way. That's the best scene in Oppenheimer is the ending. The whole movie hinges on the conversation with Einstein and Oppenheimer. And because that's the whole plot with Robert Downey Jr. That's why Robert Downey Jr. ruined Oppenheimer's life. And for him, for what he says to be, we destroyed the world. Oh, and it ties back to the earlier scene. It's the best. It's the fucking best. I'm picking that every day of the week. But the interrogation scene's incredible. It's incredible.
Yeah, like it is. I've always said it's a very great scene, and it ends that movie perfectly.
Yeah,
and it's a great line.
Yeah,
I think you asked if we would destroy the world. I believe we did. I think it's
brilliant.
And then credits. You know what I mean? Like it's great. But
brilliant.
Yeah, I don't think there's any universe in which I would put it over.
Peak Joker, Batman,
Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
But I'll give it to you.
Thank you. I'll take it.
That one hurts. Inception final scene. What are you doing? Docking.
Yep.
Cooper watches messages. Oppenheimer's conversation with Einstein.
Oh, this is the final 4?
Cooper watches messages.
Probably, right?
Yes.
And then it's Interstellar versus Interstellar.
Yeah, it is! Never mind, I love this bracket.
This is the most TASM 2 bracket of all time.
What? What are you saying?
The movie with the high highs that's consistently mid gets the top 2. This is like if we did a Spider-Man live action bracket and it's Gwen Stacy's death versus the opening swinging scene. It's like, this is so hacky.
Well, we're doing scenes, we're not doing movies. So
I know,
if it has the highest highs, it has the highest highs.
Which is accurate, but this is my point. It's a TASM 2 bracket.
Interstellar is also one of the best movies of all time.
It's so obnoxious. Oh, love. It's all about love. Oh, my gosh. Did you see Alex Coleman's Instagram story the other day?
No.
He rewatched Interstellar and he was like, yeah, 7 out of 10. He gave it 3.5 stars. I was talking to him about it. He's so correct. It's so like overly dramatic.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
I know I'm right.
You're right.
I'm right about most things, buddy.
Yeah.
But yeah, between Docking and Cooper's messages, it's probably the messages.
Yeah, that's so tough.
The Docking is, I like it better than the messages.
Yeah.
The messages I thought was going to hit so much harder for me, but because it's 10 minutes into the fucking movie, it doesn't. I know it's not 10 minutes, but it pretty much is. It's early. It's way earlier than I thought it was going to be the ending.
Oh my gosh, the docking scene is so good. Because it starts with Matt Damon not listening, and then it just goes silent as he like basically explodes, and they're watching it. And then his conversation with Tars, no, it's necessary.
Yeah, it's great.
And the music. And the way it's shot. It's one of the best movies of all time.
The music is number 1 here for me.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. No Time for Caution. Which one do you want?
Personally, Docking.
Okay, I'll do that. I'm not mad at that.
But the messages, I'm in agreement that that's like an all-time performance, and that like writing that is so brilliant.
I'm just surprised Interrogating the Joker didn't make it to the finals, or at least the semifinals.
I think I would take Cooper's messages over it. And yeah, I'd take the Oppenheimer ending scene over it. I think I'd take the Oppenheimer ending scene over Cooper's messages, maybe, but...
Well, the reason this bracket was so hard is because Nolan's the GOAT.
Exactly. Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
How lucky are we?
It's crazy that all those scenes are one director.
Have you given any more thought to where Odyssey ranks for you? Obviously, because you were like,
I just want to. I want to rewatch some Nolans that I haven't seen in a long time.
I would rewatch Interstellar.
I'll always rewatch Interstellar. I want to rewatch Prestige and give Memento another chance.
Fucking it's just. I wish I liked Prestige more because like everything about it I feel like is so brilliant and genius and everything like that. But then I'm like, yeah, but I don't think I like this very much. Does that make sense?
No.
You've never seen like a good movie where you're like, wow, this is amazing.
It's
but
just not for me.
Is this that, like, do I like this that much?
Yeah.
Yeah. People feel that way a lot about Citizen Kane. Where they're like, oh, that's good. That ending is really good, but like, is it?
The only thing I remember about The Prestige is the ending. You know what I mean?
But do you remember like all the Tesla stuff, all the sciencey stuff?
Kinda.
That's pretty cool. And shout out David Bowie, man. Yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Yes.
Shout out Nolan, dude.
Yeah, for real.
Shout out Nolan.
How about we go get some Benjamin Hanna and we watch Interstellar tonight.
Ooh.
On the OLED. Luke
Shout
will be
out
very
Luke.
proud.
All right.